Okay, we're back here at the wood chip pile. You can see I put quite a dent in it today. Yeah, that's 10,000 pounds, folks. And that was free, as I was telling you earlier. That was free. I think I'm gonna get rid of this car because it's in the way. I mean, it's nothing wrong, but it's just got about 103,000 miles, 103,000 miles on it. So I'll go ahead, get it junked. Okay, all right. We got the wood chips. We're gonna move to the further back of the yard. Look at this right here. I mean, telling you folks, in heaven. Okay. Now, what I did with the wood chips today is I marked the locations where the trees are. This is two peach trees here. Yeah, two peach trees. Sometimes I get them mixed up. I got to tag all this stuff. If anyone got any ideas on how I can tag this and without spending any money, please let me know. Okay, because I got a lot of stuff around here that I got to tag. Okay, now we got this tree, and it was set, like I said before, we're marking them down at the bottom. We got a tree over here. The young ones I'm not marking, like this one here, the Alberta peach. I'm not marking that one because it's not going to produce right away. So I'm only marking the ones that are ready to produce. This one here might get marked. Okay, and then we got the blackberry bush over here, and it's a blackberry bush. As we go up here, we got, and you know, you've met my blueberry bushes. Those are, this acidic plant that and this right here is cuttings. I mean, excuse me, mulch that I put there in that spot. This spot right here, I'm just going to run it all the way over and cover it. I got another more hits right there. I'm going to hit that real good, all up in here. And then I got the mustard greens here. You met my mustard greens. I picked some of these yesterday. And all up in here is where the grapevines are. I covered all the way back to some of it. I still got some more work to do. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's how you get it done, folks. And this whole aisle here is going to be covered because the weeds are starting to come back up through it. Now, here's how you, let me show you a little quick little trick here. Wherever there's green weeds coming through, that's where you want to pour your wood chips. That's an indicator during the fall, I guess. That's what I'm using. I'm going to just hit wherever, right all up in here, where these, the cuttings from my trees this year, I just laid them on the ground. I'm going to cover them over with wood chips. That's all. And let them slowly ride away underneath. And that's what all this is. There's a little mountain there indicating that I stopped here. Then I'm going to go all the way up to this point here where the two trees were cut down. And I'm going to cover that in. That's going to be a spot for growth. And over here, we'll see where all the green is. This is a stump here I'm standing on. Right here, this is a stump between the peach tree. So I've marked it with putting wood chips down at the base. That tells me that I've got to fill this whole area. Wherever you see the green, that's where you're going to hit it with wood chips. That's where you're going to hit it, because that means that these are thin spots. This is about 1 inch deep. That's why all the weeds came through that fast. So I'm hitting this all here. See right here, this pear tree's got a dump next to it, right next to it. It's got, so I can kick that down. Keep it away from the trunk. Keep it away from the trunk of the tree. I don't believe in that making volcanoes at the base of the tree. That will rot that tree. And here's the other tree that's marked here. Now over here where these weeds are, I'm going to stack my leaves there this year. Just right all on top of that, because that is going to be, the weeds, all is going to be food for worms. And so that's what that's all going to be. This is the apple tree. You see most of the leaves have fallen. And that's a good thing. It's going into dormancy. Look at all the spurs on it. Didn't have that last year. Spurs. I got spurs that grows apples. that? Those are spurs. And each year it gets older, get more and more spurs on it. And this here, tree, that's the Granny Smith. We got a couple spurs on them. Here, there. I cut all these trees back. I gotta hit my spill here. This is the main garden. This is coming out good, folks. This is really coming out good. This is really coming out good. That area over there, all against that fence, I did that real heavy because, and all up against that wall. I gotta get my rake and rake it down, but I'm not worried about that. That's the little stuff. And this is the main garden. I had a spill here. One of the receptacles cans turned over, so I just filled it in because it was all over top of the mustard greens. There's nothing I could do. Mustard greens, when they get that much wood chips over them, what are you gonna do? And I'm gonna come all the way down to this point here. See right here where these trees are. I marked these because this is 3 trees here, 3 trees. So I marked them. They got to be done. All that green there means that the wood chips in this area are thin. So I'm gonna hit all that. I'm gonna come all the way this way. Some grass clippings. I clipped a little grass today. Added that to the compost pile over here. That's been added. It's a beautiful thing. These apple trees are looking real good. This right here, we all know, I love the raspberries plants. Here's a black raspberry. That's still doing really well. It's about 6 feet away from that one. And we're gonna do another one here. We're gonna put it here. And that's gonna allow us to have the gold raspberry.